Hello students, today I am going to tell you about past simple tense. In my last videos, I told you about present simple, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect tense. Now we are moving to past tense. First, past simple tense. Past simple tense is also called past indefinite tense. When we form past simple tense, see, when an action has completed in time before from present time, whatever we are doing now, before it, that action should be completed. Then we use past simple tense. There is so much confusion between past simple tense and present perfect tense. That's why I am telling you the difference. When an action has completed in time before from present time, means from present before from present time, that action should be completed. But in present perfect tense, that action is complete not completed, means something is remain. Second thing, we use it for the daily routine in the past. In the past means suppose yesterday whatever you have done, that you can tell in past simple tense. We also use this tense in old stories. You can see in old stories we always use past simple tense. Its helping verb is did. To form past simple tense positive sentences, first we write the subject. Subject means doer, who does the work. Then verbs, second form, V2 form. Then object, then others and full stop. See the example. I studied in St. Aloysius School. Studied is the second form of study. You played well. Played is the second form of play. He wrote me a letter. There lived a sage in the forest. He came to me. In past simple tense positive sentences, we use verb second form, either the subject is singular or plural. Now, to form past simple tense negative sentences. In negative sentences, we use helping verb. The helping verb is did. Then we write first subject, then did and not. Then verbs basic form means first form, V1 form. Then object and then others and then full stop. See the example. I did not study in St. Aloysius School. They didn't play well. He did not write me any letter. The sage did not live in the forest. He didn't come to me. You can see with the did, we use first form means basic form of the verb. Now, interrogative sentences. Again, I want to remind you, there are two types of interrogative sentences. First, the sentences which begin with helping verb, which we answer in yes or no. Second, the sentences which begin with question word, that is what, who, why, etc. First, the sentences which begin with helping verb, which we answer in yes or no. To form these sentences, first we write did, the helping verb, then subject, then verb, then object, then others and then question mark. If we are using did, then verb will be in basic form. See the example. Did you study in St. Aloysius School? Did they play well? Did he write any letter? Did the sage live in the forest? Did he come to you? Here one more thing I would like to tell you. If there is not, if it is interrogative plus negative, then you can use not after the subject or in short form with did. Means suppose you want to say here negative sentence with interrogative, then you can say like this: did you not study in St. Aloysius school, or didn't you study in St. Aloysius school? Now interrogative sentence second type, the sentences which begin with question word. Question word we denote with WH. To form these sentences, first we write the question word. WH means question word. Then did, the helping verb. Then subject. Then verbs basic form or V1 form. Then object. Then others, and then question mark. See the example. Where did you study last year? How did they play? What did he write in letter? Why did the sage live in the forest? Who did come to you, or who came to you? Actually, who, when we use who, we remove the subject. That's why when we use did with who, we will write the first form of the verb. But when we are not using did, then we will write the second form of the verb. If you understand everything, please subscribe this video. Thanks for watching this video.